Let's bring the royal order of Screeched to order. I understand we got a whole bunch getting Screeched in here tonight, hopefully becoming right proper honorary Newfoundlanders. This evening your prog is what I call Newfoundland steak. It's actually make-believe bologna. I cooked this with a lot of love. I used Screeched. I burned off all the alcohol. I had a Cajun seasoning. I had glazed the pan with pork, and then I finished it off with saffron.
On est en train de se préparer à se faire switch in.
Viens goûter le steak.
Du bologna.
Mais là, on parle pas trop fort parce qu'on va pas être dérangé. Ouais, on revient.
This is a real Newfoundland codfish. Now, given the chance, this fish could have grown to the height of 6 feet tall and weighed as much as 250 pounds. This fish will not grow any more than this because it's dead. Frozen. And it fits perfectly in my freezer. The significance of this particular fish, why I love it so much, is that my daughter, she caught this fish last summer in a place called Twillingate, Newfoundland. And when she saw what was happening that day to all the other fish that got gutted, filleted, lost their cheeks and tongues to the restaurants, she wanted this fish, her fish, to become the most loved fish ever to come out of the waters of Newfoundland. And I promised her I'd make that happen, as I've been promising her every year since she was 10 years old, when she caught her very, very first fish for me.
On attend le toast. On va le voir en même temps.
And say, here's the help and your company. And one for the lasses. Let's drink and be merry all out of our glasses. Let's drink and be merry, but that's the refrain. For we may or may not ever all be here again. Up the lips, over the gums, look out, gullet, here it comes. Watch your back.
Chin chin.
On y va.
Trees, but you're not out of the woods. Before I let you go, I have to. Into their hearts and into their homes. 6,700 stranded world travelers. Jan, James, Brandon, Danielle, Mike, Nick, Genevieve, Lorraine, Omar. I gotta see your face. Stephanie, Darren, Chris, William, Four Corners, Quake, Naz, John, Amanda, Sarah, Des, Joel. His name is John?
Yeah.
Joel, Lynn, Damien, Melody, Andy, Tara, Mike, Lucette, Victor, Caroline, Sophie, Sunny!
Puis Caroline, comment t'as aimé ton expérience?
J'ai trouvé ça vraiment intéressant. Quelque chose à faire si tu viens à Terre-Neuve. Donc, c'est une initiation qui est très connue. Surtout avec cette pub-là qui était très reconnue, c'est quelque chose qui est ressorti lorsqu'on a demandé des conseils sur les endroits à aller visiter. Wow! Très intéressant. Regardez les photos, ça vaut la peine.
Puis lui qui appartient, le barge, vraiment un bon
Conteur.
oui, pour dire personnage.
Oui, mais il raconte très bien
L'histoire
l'information,
de Terre-Neuve, puis comment ça a commencé, les pêcheurs, le poisson. En tout cas, c'était vraiment, mais vraiment plaisant. Le Screeched.
Oui, c'est fort.
Très fort, je pense que j'ai encore mal à l'estomac, mais c'est correct. Donner le bec au petit poisson.
Ouais, on a demandé une deuxième fois parce qu'on voulait avoir la photo.
Ah, ben, c'est ça, parce que la
fonctionner.
première photo n'a pas vraiment, à cause des lumières, était fermée, puis en tout cas. Mais non, vraiment intéressant. Puis à la fin, je dirais qu'on était au moins une trentaine.
Ah oui, facile.
Puis à la fin, avant de nous remettre nos certificats, il a fait le tour puis il a nommé le prénom de chaque personne qui était là. Donc, en plus, il y a une Moses de bonne mémoire, mieux que la mienne. Puis, j'aimerais que vous écoutiez le message qu'il a dit. En tout cas, ça tombe justement bien avec ce qu'on fait, la raison pourquoi on fait ça. En tout cas, on va finir avec son message à lui. Bonne fin de soirée. Puis demain, Saint-Pierre et Miquelon.
Puis on parle à la française.
Bye.
He walked through these doors in his final season of Parts Unknown, And for an entire week before he broadcast the episode on CNN, he put me in front of a viewing audience of 120 million people, and he changed my life forever. And I never got an opportunity to thank him for what he did for me and my family and my business, my staff, my city. It was really about 3 weeks after he heard the episode, he was gone forever. I did have an opportunity that night after the ceremony to sit down next to him for a couple hours and have a few pints of beer and get to know him. And just in case you may have heard that name before, Anthony Bourdain, I wanted to let you know he really was the same person in person as who he was on television. He was jovial and articulate and intelligent. And it's an incredible experience when you get to meet and then hang out with your idol for 2 hours and then have them meet up to huge expectations. I've absolutely no idea why he would take away that amazing, beautiful, perfect life that I thought that he had. And I don't think anybody in the world knows the answer to that question. What it does go to show is that you never know what's going on in other people's heads and the demons that they may be facing and fighting every day. Always remember to be kind. I dedicate my toast to him.
Puis surtout avec ce pub-là. Ok, je pense que t'avais.
Hein?
Non, je pense que ça m'a fait une face.
Non?
Dans derrière, je pense que c'est correct.
Non, non, non.